Hello? Phew, here goes nothing. Hi. Hello? Yeah, okay, it's on. Yeah, so today we're gonna play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I forgot to say Silly Guy 99 over here. Phew, here goes nothing. Hi. This game is basically like what old people used to play when they didn't have any good games. And back when I back when I had a crappy computer that could barely run League of Legends, I kind of stumbled upon it. I stumbled upon a game called NetHack, and it's one of these like really difficult games that are super in depth. It's like a super in depth RPG where you kind of just role play as a guy and you run around killing monsters to try to find like a magical item to to rule the world or something. And I remember pretty vividly in grade 10 I would play this game, NetHack, and I would die like hundreds of times. And I would be watching the H3H3 podcast with Ethan Klein before, before he got in political trouble or whatever he's doing right now. Uh, Back in those days, I would not consider myself to be a conscious human. And even now, I'm not even sure if I'm really conscious or if I'm able to think. But anyway, let's just get into it. I'm not really good at it, but I just thought I would make a video. So look, they have all these classes. I don't even know if you can see it. The text is too small. But this is like the simple one, intermediate, advanced, and then you can be all these like weird classes. So usually, I just start playing today. So I just been picking the mountain dwarf, the fighter, and then I accidentally gave myself a random name. I don't really know how to change it, and then a war axe. And so basically, this is your health, this is your magic, AC is armor class. Like if you play like Dungeons and Dragons, you probably know what this is. Strength, intelligence, dexterity. I don't know what SH means. Maybe that's shield, I think. No, look, I can just click it. Okay, anyway, the game normally is played where all the tiles are like actually just like letters, which makes the game load faster, but I don't feel like doing that anymore. So, if you look down here, welcome. If you return without finding the orb of Zot so far below, it's all over. So there's a scroll. So if you read a scroll, they can do stuff. So I'm gonna read it. Yeah, and it says down here, you feel strangely unstable. It was a scroll of teleportation. So now it's gonna start teleporting me all around the place. And there are a bunch of enemies here, so I have to try to kill them. So, obviously, or if you play like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it's basically the same game. And then you can press like O to auto explore. I have 2 potions of might and some armor and a whatever. Like usually I just end up dying on the first floor because I'm just really stupid. I'm not actually very good at these games. And to me it's like, I don't know, these are like really hard to learn too. Or maybe really hard isn't the word, but it's just like it's a lot more complex than a normal game, and it's like way less fun. So it's like, why would you even want to play it? It's only like if you're a weird nerd who doesn't have anything better to do. Because like this game's basically super small, you can download it like basically anywhere. And yeah, I don't know. I do know, but it's not the most fun thing you could play. And you gotta use like a bunch of like there, like I'm clicking on it and the bat hits you and you block the bat's attack, and I hit the bat and it died. And I pick up a scroll and I read it, it crumbles to dust. It was a scroll of poison, so if I walk into these, they're poison gas, so that will really hurt me, so that sucks. And it literally didn't kill the bat for some reason. Or there's another bat. Okay, I killed the bat. And I got enough experience to reach level 2, so that's good. So when you reach level 2, your health and stuff increases. Your health and magic and like some skill with weapons. I don't know. This game, this game fucking sucks. The more I think about it. Here, it crumbles to dust. It was a scroll of revelation, so now it opened the showed me everything here. So that's good. This is probably a scroll of Okay, I was assuming it was a scroll of identify, but whatever. A scroll of enchant armor gives you better armor. Yeah. So I guess this is like, I don't know. I guess if you like D&D, you could just like play a whole campaign by yourself. I guess that's kind of like the whole point of it. Crumbles to dust is a scroll of identify, so now you can like read these or you can click to see what they do. So now I know that's a potion of curing instead of drinking random potions, because you have to identify the thing first. Honestly, I don't know, that's not gonna be an episode, but like basically nobody plays these games anymore, I think. Last time I checked, like it's like, I'll watch the live games and there are like 3 people playing. A Morning Star of Draining. So if you left click it, it'll like tell you stuff. This game is a lot more friendly than NetHack. In NetHack, you don't even know if like the weapons can be like cursed or not cursed. And if like a weapon is cursed and you put it on, like it basically gets stuck to your hand. Sometimes drains living victims. This does extra damage and weakens them a little bit. Okay, well, whatever. Sure, I'll change that. So no, it's my new weapon. I mean, it's fun. I don't know. In NetHack, like if you're familiar with NetHack, the furthest I ever got was like I had enough to fight a dragon. So here I'm in a pretty disadvantageous position, so I can just leave. But monsters are smart enough to climb up the stairs and like try to kill you. So, try not to get killed. Yeah, the furthest I got in NetHack was like, was it like the catacombs? No. I don't even really know what I'm talking about. Like, the furthest I got was, there's like a moat to the castle. There's like a castle drawbridge, and there's a castle drawbridge, and you gotta like open it somehow. I forgot. It's like a puzzle. And it's pretty brutal. Like, it was just so brutal playing it. And I remember I had like an AP exam. Like, I was about to write my AP English exam. And I was waiting, and I was playing NetHack on like the day that the exam was gonna happen. And I did it, and I actually got like a pretty good score. Well, I guess it was average, but it was like a 3. And they gave me an award for it. Okay, and I increased my strength. I should have studied harder in school instead of fucking wasting all my time playing stupid games. I hate my fucking life. Sorry. I feel like every time I open my mouth I say something depressing. Let me try to be happy, except I have work tomorrow. Yeah, never mind, I got nothing to be happy about. That was a teleportation trap, so the adder stepped on it and disappeared. Okay. And here's where I came from. There are multiple entrances to every place. Good thing about NetHack is, like, if you click this, it just tells you, like, wow, scale mail, and this also scale mail, so I already have a scale mail, so I don't need to do this. And you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna read all these scrolls of enchant armor, because it's just like, why would I, this feels dumb to, there's a scroll of fog. So reading it, it makes a bunch of fog. And now I have extra armor class. AC is 10. I think in this game, having a higher AC is good. Usually in these games, having a lower AC is good, so actually I don't really know. Yeah, I just picked up a spell book. So now you can press capital M and memorize these abilities. Converts a small portion of the brain matter of those around you into alcohol. That's pretty interesting. It is frequently used as an icebreaker at wizard parties. Cool. Calls forth hands from corpses interred beneath the dungeon floor. Will be held and constricted until they break free. Causing the caster to release a torrent of sludge. So anyway, I'm not a spellcaster, so I'm not good enough to cast any of those spells. And wearing armor makes your casting rate lower. So that's why there's 100% chance to fail. Also, I'm pressing O to auto-explore. The O button lets you auto-explore. I don't think they have that on NetHack. If you press 5, you can wait to restore your health back to full. So I played a lot of games like these. I remember there's like a game on auto on the App Store. Play armor. I think my scale mail is better though. Hold on. 11 versus 10. So it's like a little bit better, but it's way heavier, so I'm not gonna wear it. I picked up another book. Good. And also there's no music, so just enjoy my voice. Enjoy my beautiful voice. So there's not gonna be there's not gonna be a multiple part because I'm gonna die in like the next 5 minutes. Oh my god. Oh. Wait. Okay, I thought I died for a second. No. You feel a bit more experienced. So they give you like hints on like what happened, and basically because the enemy was invisible, it just said like, oh, you got better experience. And then all these buttons do stuff. Manage skills. You can like choose what to train. And if you train this, it's like, it'll raise your aptitude, which I think obviously makes it better, probably. Like, it just makes you more proficient with a weapon. An amulet? No, that's a sling. There's a staircase. Okay. One shouts. So enemies will like shout in order to alert other enemies. Okay, and now that I'm done exploring, I have this map here. So I can go probably here. Yep. Okay. Ring of mail and a leather armor. Nice, I killed him with one hit. Pick up the money. I think there's a quarterstaff. Yeah, potion of curing. That's basically like a healing potion. This is a wand of flame. Sigmund. So this guy is like a named enemy, and he, you know, yeah, if you read this, he's basically like a named enemy, and he's like really strong. It says a threat is lethal, but I'm not really sure if that's true. His max HP is 27. He went invisible. Something tries to affect you, but you exist. So I killed him, and all of your, you reach level 5, you reach level 6. Okay. And I think in this game you don't have to eat anything. In NetHack, you have to eat food, like, in order to not die. So I think this game is like a lot more friendly towards new players. Or I guess a lot more friendly in general, because they have like a lot of like easy access buttons. I think NetHack is like I don't know if I would say more brutal, but like it's definitely a lot less user friendly, because I think it's an earlier one. It's like one of the earlier versions. I think the first version of the game is called Rogue. You feel very sick. That just means you're poisoned. Sorry, is the game progressing too quickly for you guys to understand? I hope I'm explaining it properly. Anyway, doesn't really matter. A black bear. They didn't used to have like NetHack doesn't have like a threat class or even like this thing. Okay, and also, yeah, sure, I'll fight it. Yep, okay. The ogre shouts. So like enemies, enemies by themselves obviously aren't very threatening, but like in a horde, you're basically gonna die. Natasha, a fast-moving magical cat. Uh-oh. Cat doesn't have 9 lives, but just 1 death isn't gonna be enough to put her down for good. It's a high threat level, faster than you, 47% chance to hit, and it looks like it can probably come back to life. Despite her appearance, she can open doors. Okay. Natasha yells pathetically as she dies. Okay, whatever. Oh, she came back to life. What the fuck? Okay, well. Tasha screams in fury as she dies. Found a ruined, translucent door. Crazy Eula shouts. A withered old gnoll wielding a quarterstaff. He looks like a figure from mythology. Wait, is his beard held onto his ears with hooks? A quarterstaff of chaos. Max damage 22 damage plus chaos. What the fuck? I don't think I'm gonna be able to fucking kill him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running away. Fuck you. Yeah, so usually my runs just like get obliterated by those things. They delight in sneaking past and backstabbing their prey. Okay, what if I just hide in a corner instead and... Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay, I'm alive. Sorry, is the action too exciting for you guys? I can tell that you're on the edge of your seat. But anyway, I guess it's nothing else but satisfying, like, just to move around and kill stuff and like get new items. It's a roguelite. So, like games, like The Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain, Hades, stuff like that. They wouldn't be possible without games like these, or Rapier. Well, maybe they would be possible, but you know, they wouldn't be so, I don't know, prevalent. This is an altar, so basically there are gods in this world, and you can like pray to them and do stuff. So hold on, and I have a bunch of stuff. Mind, it blows their mind. A bit loud. So it's like if you go down, you can pray to this altar and get special powers. Hold on. It wasn't showing up. The religion thing wasn't showing up, so I guess I can read it. God is a God of discipline. They must remain pure. Followers must remain pure, body and soul, refraining from dark magic and chaotic acts. They also must tithe a fraction of all gold gained, preferably also followed by donations. In exchange, sin can invoke wrath upon sinners, blah blah blah. So I guess this is basically like the Jesus of this world. So it's like once you pray to a god, you can like ask them for assistance. You know, after you've like gained a certain amount of piety. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. As I've said, I've just started playing. Like I've just basically just started like getting used to the game. So I haven't like interacted with religious stuff. But I'm sure that's basically how it works, you know, similar to like Fear and Hunger. Not really, not similar to Fear and Hunger, but you know, it's like if you play Fear and Hunger, you can like pray to gods, and you can get the blessing of their power. Oh shit! I should get out of here before I die. I don't think I can handle. I don't think I can handle fighting 4 gnolls at once. That would just be catastrophic. So like making like judgment calls like those is like what gets you through the next day, you know. So I might as well read this. Your body is racked with pain. It's a scroll of torment. Okay. Let me just get out of here. So, you know, if you have time, you should probably just read scrolls. Or if you're like in a safe spot, you can like read scrolls. There's a scroll of noise. Oh shit. Well, whatever. It was a scroll of enchant weapon. So, you know, some of them do good stuff and some of them do bad stuff. It was a scroll of amnesia. You feel forgetful for a moment. So a scroll of amnesia is normally used to really abhor and waste the scroll, yeah. So a scroll of brand weapon basically makes your weapon really fucking heavy. And it's like good because it makes the weapon do more damage, but it's bad because you swing slower. That was a potion of vulnerability, so or it was a it was a thing of vulnerability, a scroll. It's a potion of enlightenment. You feel very buoyant, you fly up into the air. Your roots penetrate the ground, you float. This one, there's a potion that just turns you into a fucking tree. Like I don't know. And it's like a debuff. It's like kind of a debuff, but not really. Potion of attraction. You feel frail and you feel stronger. I don't know what that means. Frail probably is like you lose some health and then you feel stronger. I don't even know. So, there. I basically have a bunch of potions now. Amulet of the Acrobat. So, I didn't know I had that, but I guess I'll wear it. And then I have these like scrolls that I have these like wands that can do damage. An ice wand and a mind blast wand. So pretty happy that I don't have to like identify items like in identify items like in NetHack, Threat High. It's highly skilled in archery. I better get out of its, okay, it's dead now. I was gonna say I'd better get out of its line of sight. The sky abuse comes into view. They're at high. My last run got ended by like one of those things. I tried to fight it. No, it was like a wyvern or something, and it like kept blowing fog. It kept blowing steam at me and hurting me from a distance, and then I just died. And this is a store. You know, you can buy stuff here. Gives you extra stealth. This one, Shadow Dragon Scale. That's pretty good, huh? Anyway, I don't have enough money. I only have like 200 gold pieces. A +2 helmet. Maybe I should just buy that helmet. Acid Dragon Scales. It's lighter and less encumbering, so I might as well just buy this helmet. Could buy this too. Base armor rating 5. Okay, I'll buy this. Yeah, you'll have 6, 7. You'll have 6, 7 gold pieces. 6, 7. Am I right, guys? Anyway. There. Actually, it only gives me base armor rating 1. Isn't that bad? Anyway, yeah, it looks like armor class is like gets higher. The better armor, the higher you have it. Usually it's lower. And you can get like negative armor. Reach level 8, you feel stronger. Kill the white imp. Kill the gnoll. So this was like the gnoll army that I was talking about. And I killed all of them, so that's good. So if I didn't make a smart decision like that before, I probably would have just died. So when they say stuff like glowing or ruined, that means they're enchanted, which is good, but you know, they don't tell you how enchanted they are until you buy them, which I don't know. This is another altar. It's a powerful god of battle. Prove themselves by their own strength. Pays little heed to easy victories. Heroic feats towards mighty foes. Requires that you fight alone. Yeah, sure. So it's like if I pray to this god, I will be able to do this. Deal much faster blows. May challenge their foes to honorable single combat. Does not appreciate abandonment. Most ferocious warriors are sent against rebellious servants. So, you know what? Let me just enter the religion. Okawaru welcomes you. So it's like, now if I... So now it says down there, Okawaru accepts your kill. So he's saying like, good job. A sentinel's mark forms upon you. I have no idea what this means, but it's probably not good and something bad is going to happen to me. I don't know why. I think it's just like, oh, you know. It's like one of those challenges in the dungeon. I was like, oh, fuck you. So I should probably run away. Blorkula the Orkula. Threat high. He was offered succor. Became a portly and vigorous orc with a strange obsession with color. He wields magic tinged with every color of the rainbow. Okay, yeah. Probably gonna die. You have a 63% chance to hit. He has a 15% chance to hit you. With battle axe, max damage after damaging hit, 22. I wonder if I can survive. What do you guys think? Oh shit. The white imp shouts. Okay, what about a potion of might? Because I think he's gonna come down the stairs. Can he come back? Maybe I'll take my chances. Yeah, I'm dead. Did he die? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna run away. You feel less mighty, so that basically means that I'm now really weak. Okay, I'm alive. I don't know what these are. They're rock walls. Found a rapier. Found a staircase leading down. Yeah, did I also mention the whole point of the game is to, you know, get down to the end of the dungeon and survive and get the orb and come back. Oh man. Okay, so that was a pretty close call. Still alive, fully healed. I don't know what this is. I think this is the one. Oh shit. This is a place where there are basically a bunch of altars, so you can check your god. I don't think my god is here though, so that sucks. Okay, some more strength. Potion of mutation. This is... Oh, let me see here. The Forgotten. Oh my god. I don't know what this means. Granted powers. Your ancestors come help you. Okay, well I'm already part of a religion, so like my god will get angry if I abandon my religion. +2 Falchion and a Trident of Freezing. I might as well just take that. Probably means that, you know, +3 Flail. Flail and maces. So I already have a flail. I think I'm already using a flail. Nope, I'm using a Morning Star. Maces and flail. So I don't know if the is better. I don't know if the flail is better. But it looks like maces and flails are basically like the same class of weapon. Oh shit. The Orc Priest Bjork smites you. Heroism. Am I still alive? I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. A magic dart appears from thin air. Magic dart hits you and you die, so the enemy was invisible and he killed me, and then at the end it tells you like, oh, these are all the items you have, and basically that's it. Anyway, that wasn't very fun. It was a little fun. Anyway, that's basically enough. That's 35 minutes of my life wasted. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna rage quit now. So that's my second highest score. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, come to my house and kill me. Lasted for 5 minutes. Okay, and the game's over. Good night.